Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Juan from The-Juan-and-only here. Today I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to go visit the visitor center here in Grants, New Mexico. I think it's a New Mexico visitor center. I did go once when we first moved here. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember much about it because we had visitors and all that stuff, and I was mostly hanging out with them and everything. So without further ado, we're going to go check that out today and just see what it's all about. So this is El Malpais, or Malpais, whatever you want to call it. I think the locals here call it El Malpais, is how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's the visitor center. It's open daily, every day from 9 to 5, I believe it is, even on Sundays, which today is. I was originally going to do a mining museum video, but they're closed today. So we're going to do this today, and the next week I'll upload the mining museum as well. So there you go. There you have it. It's funny because living here, like, you really don't appreciate a lot of things. I guess you don't come to these places because you live here and you think it's a touristy type of thing. But I think it's very pretty, very beautiful out here. And I'll do my best to film everything that I possibly can. That way y'all can get a good experience of it as well. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the scenery here from the visitor center. And it's pretty cool because they have like a little outdoor patio area where I guess if you want to bring snacks and food and stuff and take a little break from hiking and, you know, sightseeing and stuff, then I guess here you go. You just come hang out, bring your food, make sure I guess you throw it away. They do have receptacles for all that stuff over here, so that way you don't attract the wildlife up here, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's really pretty. I could see myself just having lunch here and just staring out into the scenery. Here are the hours in case you wanted to see them. Those of y'all that are in RVs, no overnight parking, but there is plenty of RV spots to park in. Only service animals allowed. No firearms, that's kind of a given. Because this just kind of tells you where you can go around here. That's the trail that's on, the Calderon Trail, Calderon. You can explore lava tubes. Lots of stuff to do here if you're into like nature type of stuff. And I am, so I mean that's why I'm here. They do have restrooms available, which is cool. They look pretty clean.
Separated it into Facebook and Instagram. Now if you go in and edit and save, sometimes all text it. So if you don't edit it, usually it's fine. But again, even if you edit it now and not be working, that issue might be resolved.
I'm gonna still check.
You can still check, but ultimately you still have to check with. But I think it's gonna work now. But yeah, that's why.
Guess they got a little gift shop going on in here, which is pretty cool. Just buy all kinds of mementos, stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Hats are pretty cool. I might get a hat. I don't know yet. Oh, that's pretty neat. Handmade Navajo rugs. That's pretty cool. They even sell the Pendletons here. That's neat. Your purchase does support the parks. So that's pretty cool. That's the price on these. And that's actually not too bad because, I mean, some places around town actually sell them a lot more than that. So that's actually a pretty decent price. I might actually just come and snag one of these for the wife. That's neat. These are some of the pillows they offer, I guess. That's pretty cool. Some of this stuff is Pueblo, which is Acoma. So some of the pottery that they sell here, I'm guessing they make it and they come and sell it here, which is really neat. Little figurines. Oh, that's cool. Some more of that stuff down here. Some more pottery. I feel like I'm in a library. I feel like I have to speak quietly. Wow, that's gorgeous. Yeah, well, you know where to come if you're looking for cool stuff like this. I guess they have little wild soap samplers. It's pretty cool. It smells really good. I like little jewelry and stuff. Bracelets. This tells you a little bit about this stuff. And it's cool they have little stickers and badges for the Continental Divide Trail. And a little lapel pin. That's pretty neat. Of course, they have the normal stuff like water bottles and stuff. Coffee mugs. Pint glasses. Little house rugs. That's cool. Can use it as a mouse pad, plant pad, just home decor. That's pretty neat. Guess there's the Pendleton. Same thing. That's cool. That's really neat. I might actually get that for my computer. It's got hiking sticks too. These are fancy schmancy ones though. Guess they got books about New Mexico and stuff. Hiking, socks. That's pretty neat. And cute little vest. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Book on how to make fry bread, I'm guessing, or a book about fry bread. Oh, I think that's a name of a person, like a cartoon or something like that. Her name is Fry Bread. I think that's what it is. I have to ask my wife. Get the big old fake snake. Get that for the wife. Bald eagle. I thought it was fried eggs at first. Got all the little flashlights and stuff for sale. That's pretty cool. I think the little man in Rose would have loved that. The little junior ranger outfit. Oh, that's cool. They have a National Parks Monopoly set. That's pretty neat. It's a cool little bookstore. This is pretty neat. They got like a little seating area so you can just check out the view. That's pretty neat. I like that. So I don't remember a lot of this stuff. I guess maybe it's new, or maybe I just didn't notice it when I came last time. But that's cool. You can just sit down right there and just enjoy that view. This tells you about all the different types of lava rock and lava flow and stuff. That's pretty cool. New Mexico, land of volcanoes. I guess that tells you all the hot spots right there. That's pretty neat. A lava bomb. I'm guessing they keep that in there to make sure the temperature's right and everything for these vases. It's beautiful. Look at the artwork on that. Oh, that's really neat. Like, that's my favorite one right there. Guessing this tells you a little bit about the tours that they have. Tells you how challenging they are and stuff. And gives you driving distances and all that in case you want to know any of that. That's pretty cool. And I didn't see number 2, but this is the number 2 right here. So that's the other little tour number 2 spot, I guess. And it tells you a little bit about it, and then that's the actual, I guess, trail. Okay, and this is tour number 1 here. I saw number 8 over there, so I'm guessing there's several of these. I might not film every single one, but this is kind of, you get the idea. So that's tour number 1. It tells you a little bit about the tour, and then it tells you what on the map, what it consists of. Guessing this is telling you a little bit about the town. Back in the 1920s, here's some old pictures of that. That's really neat. Old pictures, copies of old pictures. Oh, that's cool. Got the ladies of the day going to work. That's awesome. The Zuni Mountain Railroad was built back in 1892. A little history about all that, I guess. Some old railroad spikes. That's dope. These are the horses pulling an old harvester. That's neat. And you got a picture of someone here counting sheep. And if you're wondering how I know that, that's because of that right there. Y'all thought I knew, huh? And it's called an old bell. And this is a little history about the mining, which remember we're going to be doing the mining museum tour next. And tells you about the uranium and everything that used to be mined here. And it was the beginnings of a boom town. And it stopped. Which is unfortunate. Some pictures of the old mine shafts and stuff. This is the mining museum there, the outside of it anyways. We'll be seeing that in the next video. And some old mining stuff. Really don't know what that is. I think they're tools, wrenches, I don't know. And that's pretty neat. Got the baskets, hair stuff, Navajo rug. Some of the jewelry that they have. That's pretty nice. Another one of the tours. Kind of tells you a little bit about it, where it's at and stuff, distances too. Of course, there's the tour. And this is what it looks like on the map, like the other ones. Now this thing is cool. Heck yeah. It tells you a little bit about it right here. Dang. Oh, that's beautiful. That's cool. I'm getting a lot of that glare. There we go. Guessing this tells you about it right here. Prairie dog pen. This is where they dig. They dig down, dig. Then they dig their sleeping chambers. They hang out down there. This is the toilet on the bottom, of course. It's pretty clever. These are some of the other tours here. There's number 9. Some of the scenic stuff that you can see around here. There's number 8. And so you can either look the rest of those up online or not. I remember my brother and I actually used to catch these when we were little. I don't think I would grab one now, but when you're younger, I guess you're a little less afraid of new things. I don't know if you can scan that from your phones if you're watching this, but there's a QR code for that. And that's, I guess, a way you can help the bats, learn more about them, stuff like that. Pretty cool. So there's that QR code for that. That's something new. You can create a bird ornament, put your info on it, I guess, and stuff. I'm not very talented, so I'm not going to try that. Some of the different types of bird species we have here. Wild turkey. It's even got like a theater. I guess it says upon request is what it is. So I'm guessing if they get enough people, they can do a little program and stuff. That's pretty neat. I don't know how far back in here I can get. Oh yeah. Okay. That's cool. So I got like a big old white screen set up. Wow. It's dark in here though. Oh, that's pretty neat. Cool. And this is the bottom view of that same building. And this is the trail here. Maybe when this is all blooming, that'd be a good spot for old Mr. Steve Wallace to stealth camp in. I think I've given up that notion. I don't think I'm going to be doing any of that stealth stuff. I'll leave that to the pros, but that'd be maybe a decent spot. I don't know. This is pointing to the trail here. I guess you're not allowed to enter it no later than 4:45. Pets must be on a leash and clean up after your pet. That's kind of common sense. We're gonna take a little walk on this trail. We'll see how far I can get because I'm still working on my stamina and stuff. And this last week of work was heck, so I'm a little tired still. My legs are a little sore, but we'll see what we can do, and yeah, we're gonna hike this whole trail here, back here. This is pretty neat. See, that's where we were at, looking out those windows, and now we're here. I guess you can go either left or right. Red pill, blue pill. We'll take the red pill. We'll just go this way for a little bit. And I guess I could see coming out here just to hike, just to kind of get some good exercise and stuff. I mean, be honest with you, there's not really much to see other than those beautiful mountains. Yesterday they were covered by snow. There's still a little bit on that one, but yesterday it was definitely a sight to see. Hello, how are you?
Great.
Good. Nice view, huh? Beautiful. Yeah, it is. Better than yesterday for sure. Have a good one. Yep. Now we're kind of over that little hill. There's a little bench over here. I think we're gonna sit down and take in the view for a little bit. I definitely recommend a comfortable pair of shoes for sure, because it's a little bit of walking. I mean, it's not too bad at all, but you know, it's the sand makes it a little difficult to walk in. So make sure you wear something comfortable, something that you're going to be able to walk in dirt and stuff. But other than that, I mean, can't really beat that view right there. It's beautiful. Got lava rocks right behind me here. I guess we'll give this trail a try, I guess. Goes all the way up there, so definitely getting my steps in today, which I do not mind at all. Nice light hiking. Someone at my age, this is perfect. For someone younger, this is no problem at all. Somebody older, I think you still be all right. The trail goes off that way as well, but we're gonna keep going this way. I have a good feeling about this trail right here, and it just kind of brings us a little closer to that visitor center up there. And this is about the part of the video where I speed it up and makes it look like I'm running, but we're really not. I'm just editing tricks. We made it! And we are ever so closer. And it keeps going on that way, and I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way around, if I'm gonna turn around. I guess you'll find out, because I don't even know yet. I think I see what the trail does. It goes down, and it goes down into the little area, and it meets up over there at the visitor center, right back where you started. So that's cool. So if you want to get a little exercise, a little bit of scenery, this is definitely the place to be. And if you made it this far in the video and you enjoy what you're watching, there's plenty of this stuff to come. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. If you don't know who I am, my name is Juan. My channel's name is The-Juan-and-only. I do a little bit of everything. I do fitness for 45-plus-year-olds, cooking, eating, adventure, camping. You name it, I'll try it. Anything but heights. So if you put in the comments, try skydiving. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I kind of want to show you guys where I live, New Mexico and stuff, and anything that you want to see in New Mexico that you haven't already and you would like to vicariously through me, go ahead and leave that in the comments, and I will do my very best to accommodate and get that video done. And I've mentioned earlier in the video, I am doing a mining museum video this next week. Hopefully I'll get it uploaded by at least Tuesday, if not then Thursday. And stay tuned for that. That should be a fun video to do. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, comment on the videos, share the videos if you like it, or if you know somebody that might like this kind of stuff. And yeah, there you go. That'll help me out. And this is just a closer view of that little window area that we were looking out at, which was pretty neat. I think I sat down right there somewhere to look out, which was pretty cool. I mean, you get the inside view, the outside view. That's pretty neat. The sun's like right in my face. This is the other side of that tree cluster of trees that I was checking out, that maybe Steve Wallace or Mr. Campin' with Champion or whoever might be interested in. Not me, but y'all can definitely come down here and try that. I don't even know if it's illegal or not, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But other than that, I'm gonna hike down the trail. It's the same trail back as it was this way, so I'm not gonna really bother filming it, or if I do, it'll be in fast forward. But y'all have yourself a great afternoon. Have a wonderful Sunday, a Juan-tastic Sunday, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.